All right. Welcome back. We are here for the finale. That is season 2, episode 8 of Learning the Horizon. I'm here with Scar again, as always, for this season 2 special. We today are going to be going through Blaze Skip and Dervahl, so a little bit of Meridian, and then we'll see Helis and Ridge Defense and Hades. If you were with us last time, you saw Borderlands, Gaia Prime, you know, that kind of stuff. So Scar, do take the people away.
Yeah. So yeah, we are over here in Gaia Prime, and we just picked up our spear. Our new spear, or silent spear with some stuff attached. Like, yeah, you can beat Hades with that. And yeah, now we got a fast roll. You gotta be in the ruin, so you gotta tab up once to be able to fast roll out. And we're gonna fast roll to Meridian Settlement. And we're gonna make our way over to the Sun Palace to talk to Vard first. So yeah. But we can reset from save to get there quicker. Which is just about at this bridge. You're gonna see the save circle. It's
Right
about
there.
here, and you're gonna see the quest update, and then you can reset from save.
Nice.
And this will put you in. And so we just skipped from over here to here, which is pretty long walk.
That's a pretty good amount. Yeah.
Yeah. So once you reach here, just roll backwards and spam triangle to get into this dialogue. So here, I believe it was bottom left, and then you're out. And now we fast travel to Meridian Campfire over here to get over to this warehouse quicker.
We get
There
to do
was
some
something
Blaze
new.
Skip.
Yeah, 2 Blaze Skips. There was something new found today. I have not looked at it. I've just read it. But yeah, I can do that, but I will show you first what we hope to have instead. And we hope to have instead a full Blaze Skip. So when we enter the upcoming warehouse, by the way, we just rolled here, nothing special. After this cutscene, we jump up some barrels, we get a prompt to pull out a wooden bracket. After that, we can get another prompt really quickly to push out the blaze. All before Aaron starts talking. If he starts talking before we do any of that, we can't do it in that moment. And the new stuff would circumvent that, and we could immediately do that, but we would have to go here again. And that way it saves a bit overall, over not getting anything, but it loses over getting everything, obviously, because we would have to get here again.
And it's like a 20-second time save, or give or take, on Blaze Skip, right? So it's
if you get
pretty
it
good amount if
first
you get it all.
try both. So yeah, we jump up these barrels on the side,
Doesn't look too big.
line up here,
Big enough to kill us.
All right, I'll shut up.
and after this we can spam triangle to get this. This is the first part, and this is the second part.
Yay! All right.
You want to
First try.
move over to the blaze and get it, and now Ellie would be pushing it out.
Yeah, and you
This
just skip
is-
the cutscene, and yep.
Yeah. This is what we want to have. This is best case scenario, but obviously we can't always have best case scenarios, right? So I loaded one bag. Where is this? This is the campfire now, yeah. Okay. So if I were to not get this, you would see how I can't do the prompt. I'm
Yeah, you'll
gonna
see how it
try to
flashes.
get-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get only half of it now.
So many of our friends fled to Sunfall.
And then you see the difference there.
So we're doing a bit of a re-recording here. It's June 1st, and if you're in the Discord, for Horizon, they found some fast traveling shenanigans, like fast traveling away. But I'll shut up for a second, just like Aaron.
It looks like a wooden bracket.
So yeah, here I now got the wooden bracket. Now I intentionally waited here, didn't spam. And now you see like Aaron runs up and has this whole little dialogue
That's a
here
lot of Blaze.
before we can finally push it out. And if we didn't get the bracket at all,
Dervahl promised.
we would have to do that
Smoke will darken
as well once this prompt becomes available.
Right.
There's got to be a way to stop it.
And now would be the push out.
And so you see how long that takes, and so
Yeah.
there are other ways to do this as well. From what we've learned, you can come up the stairs as well, and what that actually does is it makes the first prompt really short, but then the prompt for behind the blaze will stay there. So like it just makes it hard to get the first one versus,
Yeah.
and then the second one just stays there, and no one's really sure why that happens. It's almost like there's a weird checkpoint when you're coming up the stairs or something like that that makes it work differently. But then the third one that was found today looks like, from what I was reading, that you'd fast travel away and then come back, and the amount of time that it takes, you can come right back and get the other prompt,
They're very strong.
but the time that you're kind of eating up is having to fast travel away and then go back to the campfire and then come back here again. So
Yeah. What I
Lot of Blaze.
did just now was basically when you get up here, it says another save being created.
Dervahl promised.
You can then reset from save, jump up again, and this will guarantee the first prompt as well. So
Nice.
there's a lot of shenanigans going on here. Let me actually try to emulate what I've read with fast travel. It would be like, go there.
people have been messing with this one. It's just so it's so worth it to try to find a way to make it consistent and get all the time, just because it's almost half a minute. Like, you know, it's so much time that if you get it right, it can really make or break a run. I know Elk has been kind of grinding for the 138 on New Game Plus Ultra Hard, and 20 seconds is so much when you're trying to get that kind of time. So like it seems like it's in everyone's best interest to kind of try and do your best here.
Yeah.
So you
But
got the
it
first one and
also-
fast traveled away there.
No, I just immediately fast traveled away is what
Oh,
I understand.
I thought you had to do the first bit first. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood or misremembered. I only read it through the one time.
Yeah, same, but this should be it now because they were standing outside,
Bracket. Not very
and yeah.
Oh, so it skips
Those-
the conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So yeah. This is the new way of doing it.
From what I saw, this saves like 4 or 5 seconds, like overall.
Yeah.
So you're getting about 25% of the overall time save. So it's not worth it if you just want something a little bit faster.
Yeah. I think personally I will go forward with this because it's consistent and I'm not being like, ah shit, I got Blaze Skip in my PB now. It's gonna be bad to run against because if I don't get it, I have 20 seconds. I just lose without me doing anything wrong, basically.
Right. That's tough at the end of the run too. We are approaching the end.
So
Right on.
now it still says the quest marker is over here, but actually we just need to get into this last building, and it's actually faster to fast travel to Meridian Village again and roll there than to go there immediately. I think this one was like 4 seconds, 3-4 seconds. So yeah. Now we rolled from here this distance instead of this distance. You see how it's way shorter.
Mhm.
So yeah, even
And of
though
course,
this is
like load
also
remove time and all that stuff for the fast travel.
this is also a bit of a lie because it doesn't curve. It's a straight shot as well because you like jump over these things. But yeah, it's still
sure.
like it's still way shorter. So yeah. Now we get into the fight.
Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
We just get out here,
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
and then we have to roll down here into this cutscene. Afterwards, we can jump up again and use these rocks to get up. And then we don't have to do some climbing there. For that drop down, find out what works for you. I see some people jumping. I just run off and land perfectly. Learn where you want to do it so you land on there and not have to like grab and muscle up.
Oh yeah,
so,
like hang off of it when you grab. Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna lose time climbing up that way. Yep.
So yeah, just making my way over. Oh, thank you for not grabbing it. You usually want to grab that zipline. It's quick. It's a quick zipline. You want to grab it. Climbing back is not worth it. If I had this in a run, I would just continue forward. But yeah, you see, it's quite quick. These guys can be ignored, so we just jump up here on the side. And make our way through. Oh, getting stuck there. There's gonna be another cutscene over here, and then we gotta deactivate this. And roll around into the next cutscene. Woo. Now you can do this different ways. They are all pretty much the same speed. You can try to lob bombs at Dervahl's henchmen.
That's a good
His
word.
goons.
His goons.
Or you can go around and shoot them with your storm slinger. It doesn't really matter. They die instantly. Just if you miss your bomb, you're gonna be like, okay, I gotta aim another one. And if you roll there, it's a bit slower than lobbing a bomb and instantly killing him and not moving at all. But it's about the same. I like to go for this guy around this corner, and this last guy is most likely gonna charge you. Not right now. Thank you for showing up. So
Being a little shy. That's all.
yeah. Now we're gonna have 2 cutscenes and then some storm slinger action on the birds. You're looking for 450 or more on these. 450 is the HP, and if you get a bigger hit, they are done for. So there's 2 here up front you would just want to shoot, and then I usually go to this side, the right side, and then shoot at the ones that are in the back. Ah, damn it, didn't hit him.
You do have to wait for them to fall, so like depending on where you hit them, they can take a long time to fall before they die and trigger the cutscene as well. So just be aware of that. Getting them early means they'll land kind of where they take off, but hitting them on their way over can mean they might fall down to the bridge and stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, after you got that, just speak to Dervahl. That's why we like keep close to him still. Don't move fully away from it. Skips a cutscene, and now we have to talk to Erend and Avad before we can continue. Something else that is good to know, these platforms are where they like to land. So if like one is the one who came swooping in from that side, I knew he was gonna land there or there, but it's more likely he's gonna land there if it's the last one left. Just to make sure then you can pre-fire there and turn around or go towards the wall already or whatever you have to do to get the other ones. Yeah. So yeah, now we have to go to Erend. Talk to him.
Hey, look, you would but
It's a bottom left selection.
Well,
now trying to.
And then we go to Avad, which is 2 right selections.
Aloy, and it's
Avad.
I
Like the brain, I'm not a substitute. And then Helis is coming.
Aloy, please.
heal with an. It will.
Winter is coming.
Perhaps yes.
And have.
Just kidding, it's leaving now.
Yeah. And after that we make our way over to Murad. He's over here talking with soldiers, and this time I craft some ammo.
Yeah, you do have to wait to actually talk to him.
Yeah, he like talking with them. Then you can talk to him. It's a quick bottom
I
left.
suppose I'll.
So
That was too quick. So, and now we have to go to Olin's house. And for that, we obviously want to fast travel because this is a long way.
Yeah,
Like
back
around
across
here.
the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to go.
Oh, you
along
do have to
this
go around
because-
the corner. Yeah.
yeah. And you could either fast travel to Meridian Village or settlement, which would then take you around here. to Odin's place, or you go to the campfire and take this route. They are around the same time. I think they're not a second apart. If like no one is blocking you, obviously.
Yeah,
Like,
barring any
choose
mishaps.
whatever. Yeah, choose whatever you feel more comfortable with. I like campfire more, but I'm gonna quickly show off both. So campfire, and then go to the left. And then through these arcs. And this one, and there's the entrance. Now Meridian Settlement. You go forward. Left. Now you're in the marketplace already.
An army at the rear.
And go right through this arc as well. And then into his home.
Boland's apartment.
Once this voice line starts, you can like...
Empty.
You don't need to speed anymore, you just gotta be up here at the very end of it. To then be able to rest for battle. Which is left for no way back.
No way back.
Yep.
To be the last bit.
Yeah. By the way, either at the Blaze Skip second cutscene you can split if you have a Blaze Skip split. Or that's usual split points again. And then on the fast travel after talking to Murad is another common split point for the Dervahl split then.
Yeah, for Dervahl, yeah. Okay. That's good to know.
Way back it was actually on the Fade to Black after talking to Avad, but that's not really used anymore.
Sure.
So yeah, here we have 4 skippable cutscenes, and then 1 unskippable one,
Very
which
important
is
one.
beloved.
Very important upskirt cutscene.
Here you can go to the toilet if you need to, right before the end. Like,
Yeah, there's pretty decent wait here.
I think it's 1.5 minutes, just about. So you still gotta be quick, but it's possible. But yeah,
Just
we're
gotta
gonna
be
go.
like right next to it, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go into the Helis fight. He's going down pretty easy. You could either use a ice ray shot, you could use a storm slinger. Bombs would be slow because you need 3, I believe. Arrows can be blocked by him, so they are not an option either. So storm slinger or ice rail. You can go for what we call swag shot, so just where you are stand, then jump because there's some invisible walls you gotta shoot over, and then give him a headshot with your ice rail once it's charged.
You spoke of.
To the guns.
Again, it's a swag shot, it saves some time, but it is not easy
Son, do what she says.
and not consistent. So I would roll up on one side, charge your ice rail near the top, and then
Hold them back.
shoot at him. So yeah,
And do you need a headshot on story?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But on the swag shot, you need it because else you're gonna hit an invisible wall.
Yeah, it's like your only option, right? Yeah, I know in
Yeah.
Ultra Hard you do 2 headshots and then he goes down, so.
Yeah.
Helis.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no.
That's just from watching these fights with Elk over and over again.
Yeah.
Not this time!
You're gonna have him on for Zorgard stuff
Yeah,
because
we'll do
I'm
that,
not as
yeah.
good as him at it. And also here is a skip that I can't get for the life of me. Yeah, I just rode up, I'm charging my ice rail and he's walking around the corner. That was not a headshot, so that works out as well. And yeah, you're gonna have a cutscene, a choice which does not matter. And another cutscene. And now there's different ways to get down. I got 2 of them to work, and the fastest I did not get to work on PC. So you're gonna have to wait for Eric because he does it. One is getting on that pillar down there, but I think you had to restart from save point to like get rid of this invisible wall.
Oh, sure.
The other one is like jumping down here into this pile of this grass, bushes, whatever.
Yeah, and I think
This
you
is
have
the
to get
fastest one. I can't get it to work on PC. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
And you obviously die jumping down there, but you like restart from save
Yeah.
fast when you get down there after an autosave, and then it puts you down in the fight. So
yeah, you could even wait for the death animation. It would put you at your last save, which then would be down there.
yeah.
Yeah. Then the casual way is open the store, but you don't need to open the store. You can jump around here and then grab the zipline. You saw me like slide a bit. That was the invisible wall there, pushing me out a bit. You gotta jump around that. So yeah, that is the ways to get down. And when you get down here, you usually split your Helis split. Either, no matter how you get down here, either with the reset save or like this. Now for this fight, I'm gonna actually roll up to show it better. So for the Deathbringers, we want to kill them with our ice rail, and we can one-shot them. You see these little cameras here? Over here you can see them pretty good. Like this camera and this camera.
Those little
On
white
story-
lights, yeah.
Yeah, on story you can one-shot by using the ice rail on these. I think on ultra hard it now got
It's
they're now
3
getting
shots
used
if
as
you
well.
hit those, yep.
Yeah, and before it was using shooting these cannons up there 4 times, so saving 1 shot per Deathbringer if you hit them.
Yeah, and it's
And
not
yeah,
on
on
every
stories.
Deathbringer on ultra hard because they don't run all the way up like you guys do on story.
Yeah.
I think on certain Deathbringers they still use the turrets, so
Yeah. So yeah,
I don't know which ones.
We shoot these to instantly get rid of Deathbringers. But going back to where Rich Defense actually starts, roll up a bit to be in range. Here it is good to use your concentration to get it. Like, they are so small, and if you miss it, you gotta charge again and then release again, and it's use your concentration here to make sure you hit the shots. After that first Deathbringer, there's gonna be 2 machines spawning, one where I am already aiming, and then one over there in this fire. There's gonna be a Ravager, and here's gonna be a Grapper. We still want to use the Ice Rail to kill them both, and after that we want to turn around for the next Deathbringer and group of machines. Meanwhile, I make my way forward already. I charge, it spawns, I shoot at it. This guy has some armor, so if I even hit. Make sure you kill him actually. There's the next Deathbringer. Again, we aim for the camera. Like that, and then swap to our Stormslinger and pre-fire in here. There's gonna be Bellowbacks and some other machines spawning, which we hope to explode and kill. After these, we turn around for the next set of machines. Another Bellowback. Something over there, I don't know what. I think it was another Bellowback and a long leg. If I would hit it. And that was the first wave already. Or the first set of waves. And now we can reload or lay some traps. Over here is the next Deathbringer spawning. I don't know exactly where. I think it's about here. So you could lay some traps here, but I usually don't have any, so I don't do it. I just stand over here and charge my Ice Rail already, to then be able to instantly shoot it. Drop over to my Stormslinger again and shoot the other machines spawning on this side. Now comes the most time loss-ish wave with Glint Hawks. They spawn way in the back and they fly towards you and they ignore you. They fly all the way to the ridge. So it's gonna be 4 Glint Hawks and you want to get all before they reach the ridge. Else on the ridge, can you see that?
Yeah, you can kind of see.
You can't really.
It's
But
blurry,
they're
but
like-
like they go across
Yeah.
the path there, like on left and right
Yeah.
up the path there.
But there's actually like something like in the Dervahl feed fight where they perch or
perch,
roost
yeah.
on, and you can try to pre-aim there.
Right.
It's roughly about these brownish structures that you see.
Yeah, and you can pick them off from the back if you have to. But
Yeah. So yeah, already pre-firing in there to hopefully get 1, 2.
there's one.
Again, 450.
This work.
Ah, that one missed slightly. Ah, that wasn't his full damage. Okay. There you got
Yay.
it. So yeah, now the next ones are spawning. There is another Deathbringer, which we take care of first. He's a bit blurry, but you can still make out the stuff. And then I like to turn to the left, because there's a scrapper there that likes to run off, and I don't see it right now. It might have already run off. Oh no, there it is. This one can run off to the bridge. Gives the bellow back again, and after this wave, it's gonna be the last machine. Did he run off? I don't see him. But yeah, the last machine is a Stormbird. We just use our Storm Stinger. He also does not ignore us, unlike the Glinthawks, and we can like make him aggro and attack us here.
Nice.
After that, we wait for the cutscene to start and finish. This is also unskippable. Take anywhere in this cutscene to skip, honestly. To split, honestly.
I know some people wait until like the fade to black here after the explosion.
Yeah, I like exactly this spot.
Yep.
The fade to black, as you mentioned. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, it seems like, you know, the waves are consistent, right? So they spawn on the same
they
sides,
spawn
the same
always in the
machines.
same.
Yep,
Yeah.
in the same spot. So just take your time, obviously, with things like this, just like way back in the Ring of Metal, stuff like that. Like, just take your time with it, really practice and get to know where they're going to be. And, you know, you'll be lining up shots when they show up before you know it.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. Like, for example, that Deathbringer in the second set of waves. I was nearly on his camera already when he spawned, because I knew where he was going to be.
right.
Same with the Scrapper that spawns after the very first Deathbringer. And yeah.
Yeah, up the path there to the right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also somewhat easy, because the very first wave is just the Deathbringer, the Scrapper, and the Ravager on the right side. Then it's the Deathbringer before the other machines on the left side. And after that, it's only right side left.
Right. And those other
So-
machines, like, you want to be looking for things like bellowbacks and long legs to like
Yeah.
hit explosive parts, right? So you can start taking them out en masse.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Cool.
Especially on like the left side, you have like two bellowbacks spawning,
Mhm.
not exactly at the same time. Like the first one spawns, then like 2 seconds after the second one spawns.
Yep.
But they can wipe out the whole army of machines over there, the whole
Yeah.
waves there.
right on.
And also the bellowbacks on the other side can wipe out everything that spawns near them, and making them go pretty quick. Yeah, the Glinthawks are honestly the Glinthawks and that one Scrapper that can run off are my personal biggest worries in Ridge defense, that they are gonna troll me.
Oh yeah, I can see like even that one last Glinthawk was kind of getting away there. So like you can, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Could go wrong.
So yeah, we are at the end of the cutscene, and in our last split, and we're just gonna make our way over. You can heal here if you want to. You don't need to. We don't fight till we restart from save, and a restart from save heals us. So yeah, over here we have to wait for like this all to fall down. And this time I like to swap over to my mount, because that's what we're gonna need next. I think Egg jumps over here somewhere, over something. I roll around stuff. This long leg is honestly our biggest fear here. He can do a fire attack, and a 360-degree fire attack, which we then had to time our roll for to not get knocked out. So yeah, be careful with that guy, and the rest is just rolling around. Over here, call your mount, jump out the water, get on your mount. Look to the left, because we want it to spawn over here. Yeah. Then over here is gonna be a little cutscene. You can skip. And then there is some
If Hades has started
little platforming. One dangerous one of that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Aaron's
So right over here, I like to get off my mount, roll and jump to ensure that I land on this pillar on top and don't have to climb up it.
Yeah. She magnetizes like we showed before.
Yeah, if you
Yep.
like try to jump,
Down.
if you
down
fall
underneath.
here, it's just time loss. It doesn't kill you.
Yeah, you just have to go back around. Yep.
If you like, well, it's not bad. But on the next one, it is. Yeah, we want to make our way over here now, and this you don't want to fall. You're dead.
Yeah.
You are done. But you also don't want to grab this handhold because it's like, oh, I gotta get around. Shit, this is. Oh, wait, let me actually show you how slow.
going.
Magnetizing, climbing around.
Knew this wouldn't
Changing handholds, jumping across.
Yeah, jumping up.
no holding back.
Yeah.
And finally I'm over. Meanwhile, if we were to do a bit of rolling and jumping, I like to use the railing for that to make it more consistent for myself, but you could also just roll up to the edge and then jump. But because it's you don't really see the edge here from this angle. So I don't like to do that. I see the railing, I know where it ends. So I roll up to the railing and jump over. Oh shit, that was quick compared to the other array. So yeah, just roll up and then jump on the railing, jump over, jump immediately again, so you don't magnetize anywhere. And
Yeah,
be
there's
safe.
some handholds, right? Yeah, and definitely practice the timing because, as always, with these like magnetizing jumps that you're trying to skip over, like you got to get it right after your rolls if you want to do those, or you want to make sure that you're jumping from a place where you're not going to get caught in that. So that's why
Yeah,
the
or-
railings exist.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we make our way up further. Just jump up these stairs. They are a bit finicky with rolling. Jump around here. And just roll into this dialogue.
Aloy!
Not.
My
We were
No
about to-
dialogue selection needed. And now we can reset from save.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about selecting your weapon. Just make sure you have enough ice rail shots. You need 2 in perfect case scenario. And yeah, then reset from save will take us to the top. Now you can swap your weapon. Because the restart from save would have put it at... Did it even save now? No, it didn't. But the restart from save would have put it on the ice spray instead of the
Oh,
ice
sure.
gun. So now we can roll into the cutscene, skip it, and then we can attack the Deathbringer. Important, the Deathbringer is invulnerable for a bit. So we can't shoot him immediately. But we have to wait till it starts moving. That, however, gives us enough time to already charge our ice rail before he starts moving. Just make sure your ice rail has enough handling so you have it charged before the Deathbringer is vulnerable. You see how it's standing still? And now it starts moving and is vulnerable. You see how I immediately shot him and he got damaged. However, if I were to reset from save, please be up top, thank you. Skip the cutscene and immediately shoot. Oh, damn, he didn't get damage because he was invulnerable still. So charge your ice rail, wait for him to move, shoot the camera again. This one, however, is tankier and we can't kill him in one shot.
Right. 6,400. It's a lot though.
Yeah. So we charge. Oh, now I didn't follow my own advice and was
Scar's getting
already
ahead of
thinking.
himself.
Was already thinking about second shot. Yeah. I like also to use this pillar as somewhat of cover for then the second shot. You want to charge that and shoot him again. He dies in 2 shots.
Nice.
So yeah,
fast.
this pillar helps if he is a bit screwy and like you have a lot of screen shake, try to use concentration. And if he hits you with one of his rockets and you like stumble out of your charging, nothing you can really do about it. You just gotta charge again and hope for the best.
Yeah, deal with it, right?
Yeah. And because this fight is so quick, we have no time to move over to Hades compared to Ultra Hard, where you like circle the Deathbringer a bit and can end up right at Hades when you kill it. But luckily for us, as you can see, there's a save there. And we can just reset from save after killing it. And we are at the very end of this, and we can then press this prompt. And once we press it, it's time, and the run is done.
That is
You saved
the run.
us all.
We've saved the whole world until the next game where we save the world again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, then you get a cool cutscene to watch while you sit back and enjoy your new PB. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, we've done.
Quick note.
Oh, sure.
If you are like me and you don't want to always have to reselect your file and create new NG plus loadout, I would quit. Not in this cutscene, not in the next cutscene, but like the credits where you like zoom through a cauldron-like structure. There you can quit, and it did not create the extra new game plus loadout. If you like let that run through, it's like, hey, we created a new NG plus loadout for you. I personally don't want that, because then I would have to load a different save, create NG plus loadout, and then can start a run. And that way I can just quit and start a run again if I want to.
Yeah, so just
and I
little
can't
things.
forget it and be out of resources.
Yeah, you use a lot of resources, especially like sparkers and stuff for the Storm Slinger and whatnot. So
and you wouldn't have the box for Luck of the Hunt anymore.
Right. Yep. So you'd have to go back and do that. Right on.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's 2 seasons down. 2 new game plus story runs, and yeah, we'll get together with Elk and try to get an ultra hard addendum to this as well for those who want to do the ultra hard battling. Thanks again, Scar. I can't thank you enough for putting the time in. Obviously, all the explanations and nuances and the trickiness, and all the different ways you can do everything. So thanks for doing that. Cheers to you guys celebrating 2 seasons. We'll be back, I think, with probably Burning Shores Hundo, with Ari Doc. So our resident BS Hundo and one of our resident BS Hundo and full game Forbidden West Hundo runners. So we'll do another one of these coming up a few weeks probably, and yeah, we'll see you guys then. Do take care.